This beautiful girl is dancing a very seductive and enticing dance in front of a man, hoping that his nightingale can sing again. However, the old man looks extremely disappointed, as no matter how charming and beautiful the girl is, he feels more frustrated by his own impotence. A few days earlier, this woman had just returned home. She saw her best friend and her boyfriend being intimate with each other. Seeing the presence of her girlfriend, the man seemed a bit awkward, but her best friend said she still wasn't satisfied. She was truly envious of her friend for having such a strong boyfriend. This made the man a bit perplexed. However, the girlfriend wasn't angry either. But happiness is always short-lived. That day, the light in the house went out. The boyfriend went up to change the bulb. As a result, the bulb immediately exploded due to incorrect handling. The boyfriend fell to the ground right there. Fortunately, he wasn't electrocuted. Unfortunately, his eyes were injured by the shards of glass. The girlfriend, who was working in the warehouse, found out and went to ask the boss for a leave of absence, but the boss didn't accept it, citing a lack of manpower. Lisa said that if her boyfriend's life was in danger, he wouldn't be able to take responsibility either. She immediately took off her small, beautifully scented scarf and threw it at her boss. Lisa is waiting for her boyfriend outside the operating room. At this moment, an old man steps out. Seeing Lisa's petite and lovely beauty, it seems like he's having some dirty thoughts. At this point, with such exhausted strength, the boyfriend is pushed out of the operating room. Lisa hurriedly performs the surgery. Lisa rushes to check on the situation. The doctor tells Lisa that her boyfriend's cornea has been damaged. A complete recovery requires a pair of good corneas for replacement. But where can these corneas be found? Just then, an old man in a wheelchair approached. Seeing that Lisa's boyfriend couldn't find the corneas, he was furious on the bed. After Lisa stepped out of the hospital room, the old man blocked her from behind and took her to a place where no one else was present. The old man told Lisa that his life wouldn't be much longer. He hoped to play baseball one more time before he went. Even though he had difficulty moving now, seeing a beautiful girl like Lisa would surely stir some emotions in his heart. The old man told Lisa that if she agreed to be his private caregiver, then she should wait until he passed away. He would then give his corneas to her boyfriend. Lisa was overwhelmed upon hearing this. She quickly expressed her willingness to take care of the old man. She even mentioned that as long as her boyfriend's eyes could be treated, it would be enough. She was ready to do anything he asked. It was evident how much Lisa loved her boyfriend. Lisa shared the good news with her boyfriend. He couldn't believe there was someone so kind in this world. He asked Lisa about the conditions the old man had set. Lisa explained that she would be primarily responsible for preparing 3 meals a day for the old man. Her boyfriend now felt much relieved. He didn't know that it was just a saying. 3 meals a day. The next day, Lisa went to the old man's house. The old man was very excited to see Lisa arrive. Lisa asked the old man about the household chores for the day. The old man replied that there was nothing to do today, just chat with him. Lisa agreed with a puzzled expression. The old man smiled as he saw the beautiful woman in front of him. He thought Lisa would live in his house. Finally, Lisa said that what was in her bag was not luggage. It was fruit for the old man. This made the old man very unhappy. Then the old man took Lisa to the room. She danced and shook her hips seductively, and she did it well. The only thing missing was the old man's bird raising its head and performing the dance. That seductive dance intoxicated the 80-year-old man. But unfortunately, no matter how seductive a woman is, in the end, the old man still won't raise his head. It turned out that Lisa's boyfriend had an eye injury and needed a pair of corneas. The terminally ill old man told Lisa that he was willing to donate his corneas to her boyfriend, but in order to please him before he died, he wished to have a workout with her. However, his body was not in good health. If Lisa could satisfy him, he would donate his corneas to her boyfriend after his death. Lisa looked pitiful but didn't say anything. However, deep down, she wanted to help the unfortunate old man. When Lisa returned home, she felt heartbroken looking into her boyfriend's eyes, but he smiled and told her not to worry. However, Lisa didn't seem to like her boyfriend kissing her hand. Her boyfriend suspected and asked if she was being bullied by the old man. Lisa said that he was very kind and didn't make her do anything. Lisa's boyfriend let go of his suspicions. Then Lisa asked her boyfriend about it. Her boyfriend started laughing when she brought it up. He still remembered that experience vividly on his own. In the evening, Lisa had a daring idea. She wanted her best friend to impersonate her and take care of the old man. So the next day, she went to her best friend's house. She knelt down as soon as she entered the door and asked her best friend to help her with her boyfriend. Her best friend found it hilarious after hearing this. She asked Lisa how old the old man was. Lisa mentioned that he seemed to be around 80 years old. Her best friend said she couldn't do it. She was afraid that by the time she arrived, the old man would no longer be breathing. She couldn't handle this responsibility. Lisa said that the old man wouldn't die so easily. They decided to go to the old man's house together. Lisa lifted her skirt, calling the old man "Ope," but the old man didn't like her. He even kicked her out. Unexpectedly, her best friend sat right in front of the old man and even touched his beard. Now the old man finally couldn't resist and felt a strong desire. But the gun went off before he could draw it. Her best friend didn't get the pleasure she desired. She gave the old man a pill and even some Kicks drugs. Still, the old man couldn't raise his head. Lisa had no choice but to go back with her best friend. Her best friend said the drugs had no effect. The old man feared that this life could only be left with regret. When Lisa heard this, she couldn't accept it. She wanted to help the old man fulfill his wish. So Lisa went alone to find the old man. It turned out that the old man only cared about Lisa. He said that he only needed Lisa's agreement. He immediately asked a lawyer to draft a contract for the donation of the corneas. Lisa nodded in agreement. The old man said he would arrange the lawyer soon. He called Lisa his wife. Lisa looked helpless. The old man said he still had other things to attend to and quickly dismissed the lawyer. Lisa happily returned home, knowing that with the contract, the old man would not regret his decision. She was excited to share this news with her boyfriend. However, after hearing her boyfriend say that Lisa was afraid the old man would regret it, she started to doubt. Nonetheless, the contract was already in the old man's hands. So Lisa went to the old man's house again in the middle of the night. She wanted to have the contract. Suddenly, the old man appeared, holding the contract in his hand. Lisa quickly said that she might have overthought things. Unexpectedly, the old man threw the contract directly at Lisa. She enthusiastically blurted out incoherent words. The next day, Lisa started dancing in front of the old man. But even after dancing for a long time, the old man still didn't look up. Lisa felt extremely frustrated and said that she had tried her best. The old man laughed awkwardly and asked Lisa to help him find some folk remedies. Lisa had no choice but to comply with his arrangement. One evening, while her boyfriend was deeply asleep, Lisa secretly searched for the recipe online. The next day, she took the prescription to the pharmacy to buy the medicine. The old man was delighted when he heard that it was a remedy for regaining sight. After using the medicine, he quickly reacted, and it had an effect. They both shared the joy and happiness. Seeing this, Lisa was startled and jumped with excitement. This time, the old man seemed like an 18-year-old boy. It took an hour to completely tame Lisa. Not only that, but Lisa also had to engage in intimate activities with the old man 3 times a day. Gradually, Lisa fell completely in love with the old man. Every day, they indulged in their passion. However, when she returned home, she had to act normally with her boyfriend. Finally, one day, the old man passed away due to exhaustion. Lisa shed tears, perhaps because she couldn't bear to part with him. But he was already gone. She had no choice but to call the hospital to help remove his corneas. In the end, Lisa's boyfriend regained his vision, and they lived happily together.